What y'all got on special? Can you give me something?
Hey, bartender, how much for a shot, man?
Can I get a sour on the right of it?
Do you got a blue motorcycle? Sex on the rocks.
Go.
Welcome. Hear ye. This is Sex on the Rocks podcast. This is Tiffany here, half of Sex on the Rocks podcast, with my co-host, Mr.
Why is it half?
Half, because I'm half. 50-50.
But I'm here. People normally only say that when the other half is not there.
I am half of Sex on the Rocks podcast with my co-host, and that's where you come in.
You could have just said this.
Oh, my God. Are you going to be light-skinned today?
It's your girlfriend favorite bartender.
That means yes.
I am Sexy, the pool boy next door.
Oh, my gosh.
I will no longer allow Tiffany to do the introductions. This is the second time she did it. Or the third time she did it. She just fucked up. I promise y'all, I will bring y'all into the show.
Oh my God. Would you like to restart it?
Hell no. We here now.
Okay, well, shit. Stop your bitching and moaning.
Now I'm bitching. Oh my gosh, she was reckless.
Whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this shit. Sweet and sour for the week, sir.
Sweet and sour. What happened this week for me? I don't know, because the week has not fucking happened yet.
Okay, well.
So we might have to get together just for 5 minutes to do that real quick. 'Cause I have no fucking idea what to say.
All right, well, I'm going to do my sweet and sour. You go ahead and think about yours. So my sweet and my sour is that this is actually business related. The bitch I don't get along with at work put in her notice. So that was sweet for this week.
But now you got more work to do.
Yes, the sour is, goddamn, we a girl short. And my favorite manager is leaving. So I'm actually, it's sour, but it's bittersweet because I'm actually learning more about corporate America and the climb and what I need to do next. So all is not lost, but hooray, the bitch is dead. So
Okay.
That's my sweet and sour for the week.
Terrible.
Whatever. Did you think of one?
No.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move right along.
Yes.
So, as you guys know that we're taking different liquors, we're going to be educating you guys, telling the origin, the history, how it came about, ingredients, top brands every week. Last week we did vodka, this week, and that was all Q. You know, you guys got the encyclopedia, allaboutliquors.com definitions from Q. I got gin. Even though vodka is my favorite, that's what Q
gin
did
is my motherfucking favorite.
last week. But let me tell you guys, I have a fucking treat on this motherfucking gin. So, gin has a very interesting history. I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. First off, as we both know, a lot of liquors, when they first came on the scene, in the dark ages and shit, they were used as medicine. So with gin, it's actually been, from what I've seen on all the other different sources that I've used, it originated in Holland, and was developed based on an older Dutch liqueur called Genever. Am I saying it right? Genever?
I have no fucking clue.
Okay. Well, I thought you knew everything. Guess not. At that time.
What? See, this is the shit that I'm talking about. People think just because I have a little bit of knowledge about something, I'm the know-it-all.
Okay.
No, I just because I teach you something don't mean you can't teach me something, motherfucker.
Okay. Well, anyway, there's an older Dutch liquor named Genever. It's Jenever. This doesn't matter. This was just in my research. And at that
why
time,
are we talking about it?
Because it goes with the origin.
Okay, go.
All right, my nigga. Don't rush me. Okay,
my
my shit's going to be short and sweet. You had the encyclopedia, okay?
I'm just being a smart ass.
You should have had your glasses on, fucking PowerPoint presentation and shit. And we don't need all that.
Oh, the shit on whiskey is motherfucking coming.
Oh, gin?
You know whiskey is extensive as shit.
Oh, God. Please don't. I'm begging you.
We're going to have to break whiskey down into both of us going to have to take whiskey.
Like rye whiskey and what?
Canadian.
Okay.
Tennessee.
This ain't about whiskey though. It's all about gin. Gin and juice. We need to put a little sound bite for that. The gin and juice?
You just fucked up people's ears.
Whatever.
Talk about gin, girl.
Anyway, so gin was used with other added elements to treat sicknesses. It was used for like kidney and stomach problems. something about like ulcers, and whiskey is actually, it's funny you brought up whiskey because whiskey is actually used for gout, if I'm not mistaken.
And toothaches.
Yes. So it was actually sold in pharmacies back in the day. And then some British author decided to mix it with malt wine and juniper berries. And that's actually how it became a liquor that people took orally. After this British author wrote about it, he named it gin. And then it just fucking spread like wildfire. Like most households had it. This was back in the 1700s. And he had wrote, what I take from this is that the British were too drunk to pronounce Jennifer. So they abbreviated the word to gin, which actually gets, which is how we use it today, basically. Now, before I get into the clinical shit, let me tell y'all, whoever was that nigga, the emperor or whoever, he basically made liquor very expensive. It was something with foreign trade and stuff like that. So he made cognac and French wine extremely expensive, where only the rich people could afford it. Gin, because it was just starting to get made as far as being a liquor for people to take, orally or whatever, it was cheap. It was cheaper than beer. So that is actually how a lot of poor people got drunk. Gin, because it was so fucking cheap. Now, because gin was so strong and so cheap, people were buying it in like droves. Once that happened, people were not used to getting that drunk for cheap, and wild shit started happening. Herpes outbreaks started being everywhere. People were literally like jumping off. They were so drunk out their mind. It was like women throwing their babies off of patios, and women like just stripping down, running wild naked in the street. Men, it was so many fights. A lot of men were like needing medical attention because they would be drinking this cheap stuff and be doing wild shit with gin. It was like, you have to read these fucking stories. Do your own research. I'm not going to get into it.
Where was
but
that?
Shit was crazy. This was in the British households. In the 1700s, the rich didn't really know about it. But only the poor, that was the only liquor that poor people could afford because it was cheaper than beer. So it was just all this wild shit happening. And it's actually distilled from ethanol alcohol and made with botanical juniper berries. I don't know what the fuck a juniper berry is. But I seen it everywhere that I looked for about gin. So I don't know.
That's what it's made from. So
it's an actual berry.
Yeah. Last week we talked about how vodka is made, which is usually from grains, rices, wheats, and stuff like that. And that berry that berry mixed with some other shit is what's fermented. And we talked about fermentation last week. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much in non-extra language. You put some shit in a fucking still, which is a tin or brass like pot, and boil that shit. That's pretty much all you do, and that's what they do with the juniper berries. And that juniper berry has a specific taste, and it after it's cooked, that's where motherfuckers come with this pine cone shit. I hate when girls smell gin like it smells like pine cones. Bitch, drink the shit. But
I never heard that before,
man. Every girl I've ever introduced gin to, it smells like pine cones.
Oh, I never heard that.
That's
shit.
Everything they say. It smells like pine cones.
Okay. Well, anywho, so there is a difference between distilled gin and dry gin. So dry gin is clear and unsweetened. Mm-hmm. There's nothing added to it. A popular brand for gin, feel like I've had some gin, is Bombay. So Bombay Sapphire is made with the juniper berries, but it also has flavors of licorice and almond. So this would be just your standard distilled gin because it has added flavors to it. Like I said, dry gin does not have any flavors added to it. It's just clear and unsweetened. But usually every brand has a dry gin. Mm-hmm. So Seagram's has a dry gin. They also have a distilled gin. Bombay, Tanqueray.
Beefeaters.
Sipsmith London is a very popular one.
That's like under the same people as Beefeaters, I believe.
Okay. The crazy thing about it is that dry gin is actually more expensive. When I was looking up the prices, all of the distilled just Gin?
Because it's smoother.
Oh.
Because dry gin is... All right, we also talked about distilled liquors, which pretty much is filtered liquors. The more you filter it, the more of the impurities come out. The impurities is what makes it burn, taste bad on your tongue, give you hangovers, all that bullshit. The more it's distilled, the more it's filtered, the better it is for you.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily the better it is, the better it tastes.
Yeah, I don't know about better
Yeah.
for you. Because the way Jen was making these fucking, like, these stories,
Yo,
the way
gin,
it was Jen.
Yo, gin is really the shit. Gin is the real fucking liquor. People say, yeah, tequila make you do this, and this day you make it. No, gin gets everybody lit. Like, for real. And you only need, it can be painful. Sometimes gin even gets me. It's just like, damn, I wasn't ready for that shit. Like, it has a very distinct taste, and
It's
it is
metallic,
strong.
kind of. It's a
Kinda.
little metallic to you?
If you bruise it.
Okay.
See, a lot of times, people, when you get gin drinks in the club, they're putting that shit in a fucking tin.
Okay,
and
that's
as we
fine.
know, once you put any liquor on a tin, it bruises the drink. So that's why most of the time you mix shit with glass.
Okay.
You mix it in a mixing glass instead of a tin. But nightclubs, glass, shit breaks, whole night is fucked
We
up.
ain't doing all that shit.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's why the taste
Alright.
of gin is very different.
Okay.
Versus if you got it in a glass and you just stir the shit up or roll it or something like that, it's a difference.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, but gin, that's my shit starter with anybody. If I want to go out with my mans and them, get them lit, we gonna have a ball. If I got a chick with me, give it to her. She getting nasty all night. No bullshit.
That is true.
She getting
I
nasty all
have
night.
some stories.
Fuck tequila, yo. Fuck tequila. Tequila. Only thing that tequila has on gin is the calories because tequila has no calories.
Okay.
That's the only thing gin that has over gin, yo. I'm telling you.
Yeah, my birthday last year in Vegas, my friend lives there, and he was like, I want you to try gin tonight. I was like, I'm not trying no fucking gin, but it's like some West Coast shit. They like really fuck with gin and tequila. So he's like, no, try this gin. I was like, okay, make sure it's top shelf. When I tell you after 2, I was fucking lit, you don't want to know the things I did that night.
I told you, you don't even need a lot of gin, yo.
Yeah, you don't. Like, I had 2, but the bartender made sure we were straight. I was like, it's my birthday. He's like, all right, I got you. I had 2 big-ass shots, which was probably 2 double shots. When I say I did not know my name, came like 3 o'clock in the morning, I did not know my fucking name. And it was, I haven't fucked with gin since.
See, that's the thing. I don't think I've ever thrown up off of gin.
I didn't throw up.
Like, I've always had great nights on gin, yo. The bad nights that I had was fucking on vodka. I hate vodka.
Yeah.
Like, I always throw, like, even with, like, maybe 6 months ago, I was with my mans, and he still, I don't drink dark. So I got a bottle of Ciroc. I'm like, all right, cool with Ciroc. I drink that with pineapple juice. I threw up that night. Like,
Yeah.
I can't fuck with that shit. But gin is
Gin
the
is the
shit.
shit. Yeah, I think I'm going to start drinking more gin. I'm going to get a nice little bottle and, see where I end up.
Gin is the shit.
But that's all I have for my drink. Seeing that was short and sweet. Would you like to add anything to gin?
It's just the shit, goddammit. Like, I love that shit now. I mean, I will say there are a lot of different tastes to gin. Like, Hendrix is a really good one. It's kind of a more well-known one as well. It looks like a little, like, looks like an old school kind of like canister
Medicine
jar.
bottle,
Medicine bottle, yeah. It has like a pepper taste to it. It's a gin called Dead Cross, but it's not spelled like DEAD. I think it's like DED Cross. And that's really good. And of course, you have the Bombay, which is that got
popular.
I think they need to go pay Wiz Khalifa a whole lot.
Why?
Because he always talks about Bombay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you got Tanqueray, which 50 Cent used to always rap about, which looks like a little green beer keg or some shit.
It kind of looks like a lava lamp.
I can see that,
With
but
the green.
that shit looks like a green. Okay, that's what it looks like. If
green
you turn it
lantern.
upside down, it looks like a green water jug from a water fountain. That's what that shit looks like.
What the fuck is Gordon's? That's the number one selling gin.
Gordon's a good one. Gordon's.
What? How does that bottle look? I don't remember seeing it.
I can't think of it in my head. but
Lario's, never heard of that.
Where's B? Are you looking at like the top 10?
Top 8 best selling gins.
So what's 1 through 8?
So the top selling, this is actually national, international, worldwide. Number 1 is Gordon's. Number 2 is Bombay Sapphire. So the Bombay Sapphire,
that's the blue bottle.
Yes, and that is they do have a dry gin.
It's the clear bottle with the
it's like a bluish.
The Sapphire is the blue one.
Okay.
The
dry
other one,
gin is the
no, I think they're both dry.
Sapphire? Hold on. I have this in my notes. Hold on, guys. So Bombay Sapphire is actually not a dry gin.
It's not a dry
with
gin.
Licorice and almonds.
So maybe that's why I like that
with the
shit
juniper
so much.
berries.
So the clear one, the clear bottle with the red writing is
so
the
the
dry
gin is clear and unsweetened. So.
Okay, so that's why I don't like that shit.
Yeah, Bombay. So
yo, I gotta stop one more time. Bombay is just the shit.
Oh my gosh,
like. You can go get you a
more
nice
excited about
you
gin.
can go get a little $15 bottle of Bombay gin, put that shit in your back pocket, go get your lady, and y'all will fucking go crazy.
Really?
That's the first time my girlfriend told me it's yours.
On gin?
On gin. my girl is not a talker. She's not a talker. It's like I be trying to talk to her. She's like, nigga, she shake her head like, nigga, shut up. Like for real, she's not a talker. No sense. So that time she whispered that shit in my ear. I was like, for real? For real? Oh shit! Shit, mine?
Oh gosh!
Wow. Mind you, this was back when we was in undergrad, and like she had went away for the summer and came back. Like it was some breaking shit. Came back, and it was the first night we was back together, and I had a little. Mind you, I wasn't 21, so I had to get somebody to buy this bottle for me.
Oh my god!
Crazy. I was only 20 at the time, and I had the shit, and we just took I think we took 2 shots apiece, and it was a wrap, cuz.
Okay, gotcha. So I've never bought it, but I'm about to try it.
Yo, Sapphire is that shit, yo.
All right, let's see. Tanqueray is number 3. Beef Eater is 4.
Beef Eater, okay.
Never heard of the shit. Sounds disgusting.
Beef Eaters is that guy. He has a red coat on, and he looks like he's carrying something. You've seen Beef Eaters.
I guess. Seagram's, which I really like Seagram's, actually.
Seagram's comes in a fucking plastic bottle. I don't drink shit out of a plastic bottle.
Does it?
Fuck
it's like
yeah.
that glassy.
It's plastic.
Is it plastic?
It looks glass, like it's like a glass.
Oh.
No, that shit is plastic. Now they have a glass one, but that shit also comes in plastic. I mean, a lot of shit comes in plastic too. Like Jack Honey comes in plastic, but for some reason I can't fuck with Seagram's. The only thing I want of Seagram's, only thing I want of Seagram's is fucking ginger ale. That's it.
They do make ginger ale.
Fuck it.
Gin and ginger ale. Have you had that?
I think that would hit me in my eye hard.
That's a lot of bubbles. All right.
Yeah, sure it is.
Lario's.
I gotta pull that one up because I don't know what that looks like.
Number 7 is Hendrix, which we just talked about, and number 8 is Gin Mare. It's actually a Spanish gin, in the Mediterranean. That's number 8 for the top selling international gins worldwide.
Dude, what about the origins? Do you know where the origins came from?
Yeah, I said it come from. It was established in let's see, Holland. So it came from a Dutch liquor. Originated in Holland, but in Holland they were using it for medicine. British came to invade. They took the shit, made it with malt wine and the juniper berries, and it was a liquor, and it became very cheap. So
gotcha.
That's pretty much the origin story of that. Okay. But yeah, so it's all about gin. You know, I've been trying to give gin more love. I found a really good drink of the week I'm going to get into later with gin. I'm definitely going to try it probably next weekend. So that's pretty much it. Do you have any? I don't have any PPM this week. Do you?
No, I don't have any PPM at all. I have a dick dispersant.
All right.
I don't have a pussy, motherfucker.
PPM, DD, PDD, PPD.
Stop abbreviating my shit,
it's the same shit, okay?
Stop abbreviating my shit.
Whatever.
But no, I mean, more so, I think this ties into our main topic, which is how important is family and relationship.
So this is not proper dick disbursement, then? Proper dick disbursement is a physical...
Not necessarily. It doesn't always have to be physical, because you can't disperse no dick if you can't get to the pussy. And how do you get to the pussy? Most of the time it's mental. unless you're raping people.
Okay, I have a proper dick disbursement for you that you're going to need to repeat, okay?
Which is what?
So I made a post on my Instagram about our last episode, Make Fingering Great Again. Mm-hmm. And like a couple was like, oh, I love fingering. And there's a guy I know who has dirty ass nails. So I just want to make this abundantly
did talk
clear.
about nails.
You did. So I need you to kind of repeat yourself. Just a quick little, you don't have to go get a manicure or go have ling ling. Put some clear polish and
racist.
clear that up. You don't know a man. You've never been to a nail salon and they have at least one ling ling in there or ling or Kim. Kim.
I know Robert and them.
Robert is such an Asian American name. My ex-fiance, like, his parents did not. So what they do is when they come to America, they give you American names. Even though his name was Nathan Vaganasta Nippon, his American name was Robert. So, like, when you register for school, because they're not going to say Nippon, Nafaneka, da-da-da. They're going to say Robert. So it's conforming to American needs. But yeah, they all have American names. Kim, that's not really their fucking name. I don't even know Ling Ling's real name.
Whole Kim, motherfucker.
You got boyfriend?
Yo. Anyway. But no, as far
I did
as
Krista for you.
in light of us, talking about bringing
Wax
fingering
mustache.
back. Bringing fingering
You looking
back
like a
and
man.
shit. This nigga just gonna keep going while I'm talking.
You remember Mad TV? You looking like a man. You don't remember that?
I remember the old lady. I used to love her.
The Asian lady, right?
Yeah.
You looking like a man.
No,
You don't remember that?
Just like, no.
Oh, no. Wait,
Yeah.
she said you looking like a man. I'm
Maybe.
pretty sure.
Maybe.
You gotta, Stuart was my favorite.
Oh, Stuart was that. Yeah. Stuart
Look what I
was-
can do.
People have, if you do not grow up in the motherfucking mid to late 90s, you have no idea what the fuck we're talking about right
I'm
now.
sorry, guys. We just had a moment. I can't believe this was around when you were younger.
Of course, I was doing a lot of shit I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Oh, okay. I was like, I couldn't watch this while I was in fucking high school. I don't understand how you watching this shit, but okay.
I watched, we talked about my Saturday nights. Saturday nights was Cops, America's Most Wanted, Mad TV. and then if I was if I wasn't sleepy, I played a video game.
Okay.
Up until 1 o'clock in the morning, some shit.
All right.
But anyway, because I guess Tiffany knows somebody with dirty fingernails. Look, this is what you gotta do, guys. Wash your fucking hands. That's it.
But sometimes washing don't get the dirt.
Hold on. I'm not done.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Wash your hands.
I feel passionate.
But mainly, I would say cut your nails before you get in the shower. You only gotta do this shit like once every 2 weeks, dog. I mean, I'm healthy. I eat my vegetables, so that means my nails grow kind of fast. Sometimes I have to cut my pointer fingernail, like in the middle of the middle week, because it will grow back faster. I don't know. It just grows back a little bit faster.
Pointer to finger, do you?
No, well, I use both too. I mean, it really depends on what I'm doing. We should definitely get them like vagina massages, but we gonna get into that shit. Mainly, cut your nails and wash your hands, and make sure you use lotion, because sometimes depending on what kind of lotion you're using, lotion can either attract dirt under your nails or it can stop dirt from getting in your nails. I will say that, because it just seeps into your skin, kind of. If you use like an oily lotion, dirt is going to get in your nails very easily. If you use I use Lubriderm. Not trying to get a plug. This is not a sponsorship, but I use Lubriderm, and I've always used that shit, and I've always been told that I have softer hands for a man compared to a lot of other guys. Granted, I'm not like out there busting.
Doing construction?
Yeah, doing construction and shit. But still, I mean, whatever. So cut your damn fingernails, y'all. For real. Like, if your girl not telling you, if she not letting you finger, it's probably because of that. Like, if your girl don't want to just randomly walk in the street with you and touch your hand, it's because they rough and ugly and shit. Like, no women want.
I just don't want
hands.
dirt in my vagina.
Of course.
Like, that's it.
And also, when you want to finger, like me, I'm kind of a little conscious of what I'm doing to the girl. So if I got long nails, how would I feel if a chick was jerking me off with like pointy nails or some shit? Like that what's the coffin nails? That shit scares me. I don't want a chick to do that. I feel like if she go too fast or like squeeze too hard or something.
Coffin nails are not bad. You might be talking about like the extra long, like
stiletto.
nails.
That's what I mean. Coffin is like a box, right? Yeah. Okay, I meant stiletto nails and shit.
Okay.
Now that shit looks scary to me. Like, it really does. Though. Like, No, I don't want that shit.
So, question.
Answer.
Foreplay. We're talking about fingering. Do you do fingering when you... So, I like to get fingered when I'm getting my pussy ate, right?
A lot of girls...
I like it.
I'll go, keep going. A lot of girls don't like that shit, but go.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm a little bit special. I like, you know, to
being choked.
Yeah, to get eaten out, whatever, and then to just be getting, like, fingered, like, slowly and consistently while I'm getting my pussy ate. You know, you could go down, whatever.
So you, so you don't really like getting your clit licked. You like getting your actual hole licked.
No, I like my clit licked.
So how are you fingering and licking at the same time? You can't.
Because he's licking the top and has his fingers
shit.
inside.
I'm thinking about clit play. See?
No.
I guess.
Don't touch my clit.
What? Okay. So you don't like that?
I like it a little bit, but then too much gets me like it doesn't feel good. It hurts,
like
'cause I'm really sensitive.
Was tickle? Not tickle, but like.
Is it because
he's underneath the hood?
After a while, not numb, but it hurts. I'm very sensitive.
Okay.
So especially like after like a fresh wax or something like that. So, but we have a lot of sex when we're with each other. So, which brings me to my question.
Okay, go.
So when you're foreplay, so I'm noticing that I'm realizing like in relationships, I feel like foreplay kind of disappears.
Yes,
like
it does.
Why though? Because I feel like now, before it was the anticipation of having sex. So you massage, you did all this other stuff to get her going,
right?
And now it's like y'all have established that there's an emotional.
So
connection.
give me that shit.
So you're always ready, mostly, but you lose the fucking fucking foreplay.
I'll say in my experience as a man in a relationship for a long time. When you first starting out with that relationship, you still want to impress her in a way. Okay. You still want to turn her on. Not saying you don't want to do it 10 years later, but in those first maybe couple months or a year or two, it's more so you still have to work for it. And she's probably still working for you. Like, it's still fresh. Like, you want to do that versus just saying, hey, yo, I'm here now. Come fucking, can we have sex? Like, when my girlfriend say, you think we got time for a quickie real quick? Instantly, I'm up, period. Right. And it's like the other day, she said, I think I had came in from the basketball court or something like that, and we was ready to go something. Let me hop in the shower real quick. She was like, go cut the shower off. I wanted to quickie. And by the time I walked from the shower to the couch, she was like, damn, Quentin, you ain't gotta tell me shit, nigga. I don't need no. This is automatic over here. You feel me? But her, sometimes you have to. The vagina works differently from the penis, but also depends on the girl. Some girls can get wet easily too.
But it's not about, I may already be wet, but tease me a little bit. Don't just ram your dick inside of me.
Foreplay, you're missing the foreplay.
Like, I want the foreplay. I want the half an hour of foreplay. It doesn't necessarily have to be eating my pussy or whatever. I like to be touched. I like tickles, like little fine touches down my back. The stuff that attracted me in the first place with the sex. Now,
because most of the time you weren't always in that position to, like, if you're out with somebody, you're on a date, right? Mm. Maybe y'all getting a little close in the booth, right? Or it's his first time coming over your house, so he not gonna just jump on you. He gonna maybe touch you
like he does now,
feel and shit. Exactly. But now that you're together and everything is a lot more familiar, he's not nervous. He doesn't have to say, let me see if I can get close to her. I know I can get close to her. I'm close to her now. Hey, let me open this shit up.
Yeah.
But exactly. I mean, and that is something that we as men and women sometimes just forget about. Now, I mean, I don't know how you can say bring that like right back other than having a conversation and talking about it. But then that sometimes makes everything kind of awkward because it's just like, you're not making me horny no more. You're not turning me on. You need to do this. Then it starts to sound naggy and shit. Yeah. But it's a way you can kind of tell your person, like your partner, I like it when you do this. But or this turns me on. This makes me so wet. Oh my God. And then he's going to want to do that.
It's both of us though.
So you feel like you don't want to do, you gotta do shit?
No.
I feel like you had to do shit from the jump.
No, I do shit, but I just be like, all right, just come put your dick at me.
Like
it just be like,
when's the last time, like, if y'all was laying down and you scooted your butt back on them?
oh, I do that all the time.
And
That's my sign to
right.
let them know
what's
up.
How many times do you do that though? Like, you got to find other ways to do that. Like when you walking past, brush your butt up against them or something like that, or shit. I mean, one thing for me personally is like I love when my girl just comes over and just grabs my dick. I might be in the kitchen cooking or something like that, and she'll just grab my dick and keep going. Go get a glass of water or something and walk back and grab my dick again and keep going. And I'm like, hold up, look, I'm about to burn this food, girl. You better stop.
I like to do that in public. That turns me on.
So what?
While he's driving,
That's
we're
not
at
in public.
dinner.
That's private.
While we're at dinner, we go to the bar. I like to do it like in public places.
No.
But what I'm saying is that I think, not that I have I would want it here and there, but it's because I know what it is. I just want to get it right away. And I'm like, damn, is that like fucked up? Is that going to ruin this later?
How aggressive are you? Are you saying you want it right away, but you not being a pursuer? Because that's what I will say. A lot of women do fuck up at. They want to fuck. Women want to have sex just as much as men. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Women want to have sex just as much as men, but they aren't always ready to be that aggressor. Are you being aggressive?
I would say he doesn't give me time to initiate sex.
Explain. What do you mean? How?
Like, as soon as we get somewhere, he's already on me. He's already tugging on me. Why you got these on? Like, it's just, I don't have time to, because the nigga just doesn't get off of me. I don't have time to initiate it. But I like to do it in the middle of the night too. So if we already did it earlier, I'm probably gonna wake up like around 3:30, and want to do it again. Then I'll initiate it.
So that's another thing though. What are you aware or not if your sex clocks are aligned?
That's a good question.
Your sex clock can fuck up a lot of shit. Like, he may only want to do it at nighttime or in the afternoon. You may only want to do it in the morning.
No, so we're the opposite.
I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just.
So sex clocks is a thing.
I feel like that shit is a thing. Me, granted, yes, I want to have sex all the time. It don't matter what time it is. I want to have sex. But when my dick sex clock is, he more so anytime we're laying in the bed.
Yeah.
More so, I do like that maybe like between 12 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon kind of shit. That I'll just get. I want to have sex. That's But more times at night times. I'm cool with morning sex. It's not my favorite. Okay. I'm cool with it. Like, I don't knock that shit at all. But when I get in bed, I wanna have a quick little 15-20 minutes and then go and knock out. That's my shit.
So I like to go to sleep first and wake up in the middle of the night and do it. He likes to have sex in the morning. Like, something about morning sex just...
His dick is the hardest, probably. And he probably wants to just... Yeah.
So, like, about 3 times. So, like, when we first get into the bed, like I said, he's already on me. Then I get on him in the middle of the night. And then we kind of, like, both wake up at the same time. And we get on each other in the morning. So, I like morning sex, though. But, yeah, I'm afraid that the anticipation has taken over because we know what each other's has, so we just kind of skip foreplay. But I don't want to get into the habit of skipping foreplay unless this is just like some real relationship shit that happens.
Relationships have their up and downs. Now, for y'all to be together for this short time, I don't know how that happened. Y'all ain't been together for a year.
What about skipping foreplay?
Yeah,
because we want to start fucking.
But most of the time, I mean, other things than physical touch can be foreplay. Remember, you can text somebody all day. You can say freaky shit.
Like, we flirt. When I say foreplay, I mean, like, I used to get massages from head to toe before I got the dick. That's what I'm talking about. I used to get kissed for 20, 30 minutes.
So are you
before I
requiring?
got the dick.
Are you requiring those things though?
No, but
Men are not going to do anything that you do not require them to do.
Apparently
I'm that shit a buck. Men are not going to require that shit. If they know that they can walk in the house and you drop your panties, why do I need to give her a massage? Why? For what? Why do I need to cook her dinner first? Why do I need to rub her feet?
Babe does that.
I need to click. I need to eat a pussy for what? And outside of my pleasure, for what? Why?
Oh, really? Is that
Seriously,
what it is?
You have to require us to do certain shit.
Okay.
So
Maybe
if
that's
you
the
want him
problem.
to give you a massage, tell them, I want you to give me a massage right now. If he want to fuck, okay, give me a massage first. And of course, everybody knows that when you're giving somebody a massage, that shit leads straight to fucking sex.
That's true.
Unless you're just like massaging and your dick don't get hard when you rubbing on her ass and shit. But whatever.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So yeah, just you have to require him. What are some things that you know that you want though?
I mean, I'm satisfied
because you can't want something that you don't know that you want.
Well, no, I mean, I'm satisfied. I was just like,
Not saying you're not satisfied. The question is, what do you want?
what do you mean? Like, as far as sex goes?
As far as this foreplay thing, you're saying is I don't want my relationship to not have foreplay.
I don't want it to be an afterthought.
Right. So
because we're just so quick to get into each other's pants.
What do you want though?
I want sometimes, maybe every other encounter, to have some sort of foreplay.
Like
Not
what?
Just, like
I need specifics.
You know, like what I like.
Or yeah, either what you like or what you want him to do.
I like
What's
I
foreplay?
like my inner thighs massage. I like my ass massage.
So you like massages?
Yes, I
Okay.
like to be kissed on the neck. I actually like kisses on the back of my neck. I like my breast massage. I don't really care about my titties getting sucked because
It'd be salty on the back of the neck though.
not if you do it right at the shower. I don't like daytime sex because I feel like I have to shower. Like I just feel. Ugh.
See, that's the you gotta get the spontaneous sex.
That's
when
I'm
never
missing.
you don't even know. Like, did you like that is just a joy. Like, you ever woke up and like did not know that you was about to fuck 4 bitches in one day?
No, I
Yo,
never
that is
woke
a
up
gr-
and
like-
knew that I was gonna fuck 4 bitches.
When 2:00 that next morning hit, you like, yeah, I fucked 4 bitches in 24 hours. Oh shit, I didn't even know that.
That's quite disgusting.
That's not
actually.
disgusting. That's sex. That's very sexual fluid.
Okay. Sexual fluidity is actually when you fuck maybe the same, gender.
No, that's just being.
Or try it out or something.
No, just look. My definition is different. I'm being fluid and I'm running through all these bitches. Look,
Okay.
they was a long time ago.
All right, so let's go ahead and get to our main topic.
Which is?
And then drink of the week, then we're out of here. So our main topic is, could you still date someone if your family and friends did not approve?
Friends.
Hold on. Before you answer that, like many Americans, I was disappointed when my white Nubian king, Jon Snow, did not get the 7 kingdoms. This is a Game of Thrones reference. His sisters told him about that goddamn bitch Daenerys, and
So he bent the knee to that bitch?
he bent to the knee to her, and she ended up being a crazy ass white woman. And that was the end. He lost everything.
A lot of niggas down they soul for bitches every day.
That's true. So, I say this to say, back to the question, what do you do?
So, as a man who has gone through this scenario quite
Now.
a few times.
You like her, though. You bended the knee. She is your queen. To be. I'm in a singing mood.
How you gonna talk about this white man, Jon Snow?
My white Nubian king. Get it right.
White colonizers can never be Nubian kings, ever. The white Nubian queen, that's one thing. I mean, Iggy's a white Nubian queen.
Are you
okay?
serious?
But this All this shit that you talking about, don't disrespect that shit.
Are you serious? You said Iggy? Oh my god!
Hey, did you hear that she had some naked pictures out somewhere?
No, but are they good?
I don't know. I'm gonna find them.
They're
shits.
probably banging.
Fuck
She got a
yeah.
nice ass body.
She does.
Yeah.
Yo, do you think her mole on her chin is fake? That shit is just too like spotted right there.
I don't know. I think probably 80% of her body is fake. So why wouldn't her face be?
Man, that sucks. She's a great specimen. But anyway. What's up, y'all? Before we get the show started today, I gotta shout out one of our sponsors. Because with so much content whizzing around out there, there's only one storytelling platform that keeps you calm, stay informed, and inspired. And that's Flipboard. Flipboard curates the world's stories so you can be smarter in your work, life, and play. Choose from thousands of topics to personalize your Flipboard and get the latest stories from the best publishers and experts, delivered straight to you 24/7. When you see the stories that you want to save or share, tap the plus button and add them to your private or public collections. It's that simple. Used by millions of people every day. Flipboard is how people move themselves and the world forward. Get started today at flipboard.com. Anyway, back to your fucking question. Because I don't even know what the fuck the question was.
The question was, could you be with someone who your family...
Friends and family don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say friends, yeah. You can be with a chick that your homeboys don't like. But family, depending on what your family is, if you have sisters, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for that bitch. It's over with.
Oh god.
It's over. No, it's not even it's not as if you're gonna say, oh, my sister don't like you, I'm not fucking with you. It's more so it's just a feeling that because you okay, I can only speak from my experience. Me, I've had homeboys. I've dated a chick where my homeboys have really been to the lunch table singing, "Don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. Don't save her." Like a whole 5, 6. I'm really saying that. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. I should not have saved that bitch, but I did because I liked her. But your friends will tell you, and that shit don't matter. But when my sisters have told me about a chick, or my mother doesn't really interfere in my life like that. She'll say, "Come and watch her," or "She's nice," or "She's cute," "She's sweet." My mother's not gonna be the B word. My sisters will tell me, "Oh, I don't like that bitch." "Oh, she did this." "Oh, I'll run down there with a sock of nickels, hit that bitch, shoot, and come back to Baltimore. She won't know what hit her. She won't even know. They ain't gonna know who to look for."
Gosh, the ghetto.
That's first of all, ghetto is poor, so don't use that term.
Oh my gosh. First off, I just had a whole fucking tangent about that word. You know
Right.
it. I am joking. Do not play with me.
Skirp.
You know I fucking hate that word.
Skirp.
It's a expression. Shout out to Nene Leaks. But anyway, proceed.
Yeah. I would say more so your friends, you can live with that. Family, no. How can you really pursue a life with this person? Because that person is supposed to, I mean, if your goal is to get married, that person's going to be in your life. That person's going to be in your family, around your family, at family functions. And who wants to go somewhere where you're not wanted? I've been that person in a relationship where the family may have not liked me or the mother may have not liked me. That's crazy. Fathers have always fucked with me or at least respected me. They weren't like, I don't want that boy in my house or I don't want that boy dating my girl.
Thug.
I guess
You're
so.
a good boy.
But mothers some mothers, well, only like 2 particular, did not fuck with me. One of them really respected me and one of them kind of didn't really. So, yeah.
I think the only time a mother didn't like me was when, I wouldn't say didn't like me, but was disinterested in me. Like my ex-boyfriend, his mom did not want to meet me. And I later found out because he had so many bitches.
So he was taking everybody home to see mom.
He was, I guess because he had like a kid. She had custody of the kid. He was trying to introduce her to me and then introduce me to the daughter. And she was like, well, we should probably wait. And he was like, well, I want her to meet you. She was like, we should probably wait. Because
you're not going to be there.
Exactly.
That's something that I have learned. Like, in the past, 10 years, 3 girls have met my mom. And I feel like that's a lot. In 10 years, I 3 girls have met my mother, and I feel like that's a lot because those people. One, I don't mind because one, I grew up with her, so she knew my mother already. So I can't really put her in that situation. Another one, I should have known that one wasn't right because we would go off and on all the time. I feel like if you off and on in the first 2-3 years, she don't need to meet your mother. She don't need to come to family functions. Maybe meet your brother, maybe your sister, something like that.
The people you don't care about.
I care about my brother and my sister. You don't care about your brother and sister?
No, I mean, like, she can meet the people that you don't care about.
I don't get it. You mean their opinion?
You could bring her to your homeboys' cookout.
Yeah,
family cookout.
I'm talking about family.
Oh, okay.
Homeboys, they probably gonna be around them the first week. I mean, depending on where you meet, because mind you, I was in college most of my dating career.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only been out of college 3 years, so 4 years, something like that. I don't remember. It's been a long time. Anyway.
All right. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get this podcast off the ground, I had a lot of questions. How do I record an episode? How do I get my show into all the apps people like to listen to? How do I make money from my podcasts? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor.
For recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match to advertise your podcast. That means you can get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's why I'm doing this right now by reading this ad.
What I like about Anchor is that Q makes it look so easy. It looks like you just drop some things and just hit enter.
That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like, but it looks pretty easy to me. I'm pretty sure I could sit down and figure out how to do it, but that's what we have Q here for. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so if you always wanted to start a podcast and make money doing it, you can go to anchor.fm/start. Again, that's Anchor, ANCHOR.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. Again, that's anchor.fm/start, and I can't wait to hear your podcast. 3 is a lot of women to bring home to mama.
In 10 years, though? In a 10-year span?
No, but that means do you fall in love quick?
I do. Hell yeah, I do.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, which, I mean...
So by the 4th one, your mom is looking like, oh, here we go.
It ain't been 4. It's only been 3.
Okay, I'm just saying. But
I mean, my mother knows about a lot of women. Me and my mother, we rap. Hey, Ma,
gotcha.
This girl, I did this to this girl. I remember we talk about sex, all that shit. And she doesn't meet these women. She knows that most time, oh, that's just another chick. Oh, okay. Be safe. Like, don't do no dumb shit like that. But other times, I don't want to involve my mother in certain things because I don't want my mother to. I don't want to put a film over her view. If that makes sense.
Okay.
I don't want her to see this person in a particular kind of light. Now my sisters, I may tell them something, if like good and bad. Like, what I'm saying is like if you and your boyfriend or you and your girlfriend are arguing and you say such and such, this nigga done did this, or such and such, this bitch done did this, and then now they know. It's kind of. I think you should reserve those things for your friends. You don't really tell your family members like that because your family members aren't going anywhere. They're always going to be your family members. Friends, you can say the same, but more than likely, they can leave. You can not have a friend next week. And you can not talk to your sister or your sibling, something like that. But as far as family, they're always going to be your family members. So whenever you're going home for Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, they're going to be there. And you bring that person that you told keyed your car, like, this bitch, you still with that bitch? Why are you still with that bitch? Shit like that. And that's tainted. So their view is going to be tainted of that person. And I don't want that. So that's why I would limit what I tell my family. What I tell my homeboys, homegirl, whatever, that's different.
So this is actually something that I live by. And I did not follow this until later in life. But I feel like you shouldn't tell anybody about your issues
within
your relationship because, like, you'll forgive that person, the other people won't.
And that's why, exactly.
And I have such a small circle, so if I tell them, it's only them out of maybe 3 people, and I don't want them looking at my dude sideways. So I've learned that whatever issues I have with my dude, I'm going to talk about
gotta work that shit out
with my dude.
On your own.
Or I'll talk about it with his mama or somebody from his side because they're still going to look at him the same. But I want them, sometimes you may have to vent or sometimes they can give you advice because they've known this person longer. I'm not telling nobody from my side though because my side is going to be loyal to me and I don't want them looking at my person crazy because I'm going to forgive my person. They aren't. Whereas his family, they're always going to be on his side. So I would keep that to myself. And I think if you're asking for advice on like as far as like to break up or stay with somebody, I feel like you already know. You're just looking for confirmation.
Yeah, you just want somebody to give you that way out.
Exactly.
But speaking of breakups and friends, suppose you develop a friendship with your significant other's friends. Are y'all broken up too after y'all break up? Now, are you saying that you personally don't want to fuck with their friends, or you don't want them fucking with your friends?
I don't want them. It's too messy. All of it. Whatever friends. This is why I'm so sorry. I do not. I've had my really bad relationship where I had my boyfriend flirting with my best friend. I have not bought any man around my friends since then. Point blank. Period. And that's because I think I literally have PTSD from that relationship because I was literally embarrassed every time I brung this nigga around. So I still have cool people that I knew of his. And the only reason why we're still cool, because I don't do that shit. I feel like if we break up with everybody. You break up with the friends I know, they're going to stop following you on social media. They're going to block you. They're not going to speak to you. Why? Because their loyalty is to me. I feel like it's a little bit different with men. But I stop that communication or I stop that friendship or visuals with your people because I don't want to fuck with it. So I've actually had people and friends of the guys I was dealing with warn me about what my ex was doing. I didn't believe them.
Hold up, you said they're friends?
Yes.
They wanted to fuck you.
Be that as it may.
They wanted to fuck you.
Be that
That's
as
fucked
it
up.
may.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm never snitching on my mans. You're not my look. No. Because it's one thing.
Oh my gosh.
It's one thing if I'm there or something and like I'm in the middle of an argument and y'all motherfuckers just put me in the shit. But
the way you looked around, you look like Patrick.
Shit, I've been in that shit before, yo. It's crazy. Keep my mouth shut. I ain't in it. But it's from what I'm interpreting what you're saying, this motherfucker came to you on the low and was like, hey, he cheating on you.
Yeah.
Hey, bitch. Fuck him. We gotta fight. I'm spitting in your face.
Well,
Why?
I mean, I was just kind of...
You know my mans. Why are you telling my girl this?
Because...
Only thing I can think of is you want to fuck my girl. Why would you want to break me and my girlfriend?
The guy met me when I met my boyfriend. I met
both of them wanted you at the same time, and he got him.
Basically. And
I've been in that situation. And
he was just like, yo, you're a sweet girl. And I know that you trust him.
Out of here.
His more thing was like, he didn't say, yo, he's cheating on you. He was like, yo, are y'all like, I don't mean to get in y'all business, but like, you protecting yourself? And I was just like, why? He was like, I think you need to. That's all the fuck I needed to hear. That's all I needed to hear. He was like, yo, you a sweet girl. You know what I'm saying? You take care, of your daughter. Like, you working 2 jobs. Like, you got a lot of shit going for you. And I want you to just protect yourself. He didn't say this. He's cheating on you. He didn't, it was very bleak, very like...
No.
Now,
why are you even talking about sex with my girl, dog?
Okay, so no snitching, right? With your male friends. Mm-hmm. What if you knew me and you hooked me and your man's up and your man's was cheating on me? What if me and you had a good friendship? I was like a sister to you before I started fucking with your man's.
I don't know. I've never had a thing like that. There was a time that two of my friends or associates did get together, and the guy ended up cheating on her, but I didn't know anything about it.
Would you have told her?
Probably not.
Wow.
No, this is because one of them really. I mean,
this is why, ladies, you do not trust your fucking man's friends.
No, I was only a friend with her through a friend, and also because at that time I kind of didn't believe in a friendship with her because me and okay, fuck it. This was a friend of my girlfriend's, and we became cool. But when me and my girlfriend weren't talking, she would walk past me like she didn't know me. As
she should.
All right, so that mean we ain't really friends then.
Girl code.
If we really friends, we talk all the time.
What the fuck does she need to speak to you for if you're not speaking with her homegirl?
Why am I looking out for her in a relationship?
Because when y'all got on good terms, you should be like, "Hey, yo, just be careful. Just be careful."
I don't know.
It's not fair.
With shit like that, if you fuck with both parties, maybe you need to go to individual parties and be like, with a party that's fucking up, be like, hey, Slim, if you want to do something, keep me out of it so I don't know. So that when somebody come to me and ask me, because in this actual situation, I didn't know that my homeboy was cheating on this girl. I didn't know. Because one, me and him, we didn't talk about shit like that. We was friends for some other shit. Like, not really like real homeboys chilling, playing video games, going out, drinking and shit like that. We was just cool. We'd do some other shit. Me and the girl, we would chill in the house and like drinking shit like that. We was cool. Mm-hmm. And I just didn't know. Gotcha. And she actually came to my house crying on like, did you know? I'm like, no, cause to this day she probably still thinks I knew. But I didn't know. Like I didn't know. So
what type of relationship would we have for you to tell me that your man's is cheating on me? Would I have to be like your sister?
Yeah, hell yeah. If he cheat, I'm beating him up.
Okay. Your cousin?
Like, you my cousin or the guy
I'm your cousin.
You my cousin? Yeah, you my family.
Okay, so no friends.
Yeah, I don't really like that friendly shit anyway. I never, because both my sisters are so much older than me, I never had that issue. I have a couple cousins that are close in age to me, but I never had that issue.
Okay, so let me throw another scenario at you. What if you see your girl's friend, right? Mm-hmm. And you meet her man just from double dating and shit, but you don't know the nigga. Mm-hmm. You see him out cheating. You telling your girl or you not telling?
Probably telling my girl.
But are you telling your girl not to tell her friend?
I'm gonna probably be like, hey, yo, guess what the fuck I seen?
Oh my God, see?
I ain't about to be like, girl, you need to go tell her. I'm about to be like, hey, yo, I seen some wild shit today, cuz.
Oh
like, yo, such and such, yo, that nigga, he getting it, shorty. Hey, he the man out here, you feel me? But I ain't about to go out, cause I don't know. He might have been just with his homegirl. Or I also don't know the situation that him and my friend have. They may be on some open relationship type shit. Or just fucking. Who the hell knows? I ain't in their bedroom. I don't stick my head in people's situation, dog. Like, for real. I am a vault when it comes to a lot of shit. Like, I do know a lot of people that cheated on people, guys and girls, and a lot of shit. But I'm a vault. I don't say, it don't benefit me. Who they fuck don't make me come. Like, okay. I don't really care that much. I had a question for you, but I can't remember what that shit was.
Well, I mean, let me just go on the record and say I've only had one mom not want to meet me. That was from my crazy cheating ass ex-boyfriend. Everybody else has been straight. I've had like sisters look me up and down, which I took until they got to know me. Okay. So sisters. So
how would you say you deal with that being a woman and like a sister doesn't like you?
You have to prove yourself to mom first that you're worthy of her son, especially if he's a fucking mama's boy. Then sisters come next. Now, sisters can be tricky. You have the sisters that, they don't think anybody is good enough for him. Or you have the sisters that they may seem like they cool, but they gonna friend you on every fucking social media. They gonna make sure you not talking to no other niggas. They gonna make sure you ain't flirting. They gonna make sure they ain't hurt. They gonna ask about you. You got sisters that, they do their fucking research before they figure out whether they like you or not. And then you have the sisters that is like, whatever my brother wants, if he's happy, I support him. So you have to figure out which one you're dealing with. But when any of them, patient, they may not like you at first. You might get like a little or whatever. And you still be gracious. You still be nice. And you take that shit until y'all get about a year in. When y'all get a year in, you can kiss my ass, bitch. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me because I ain't do shit to you.
A year? No.
You don't think a year is long enough?
Motherfuckers is in and out of people's lives in 2 years. Like,
a year is long enough.
For me, when I'm fucking with somebody, you gotta be sucking my dick for a year before I even make you a girlfriend. So that's gonna take a while. You think you beat my mother in a year? And my mother don't even live in the same state. So it means I have to purposely take you to my city. That means take you to my mother's house to see her. No, cuz you gotta work for that, Mom.
Not after a year? And what are you working for?
What do you mean, what am I working for?
What are you working for a year?
What do you mean, what am I working for?
If she gotta suck your dick for a year to meet your mom, what are you
she
doing
gotta
for
suck
her
my dick for a year to be my girlfriend?
To be your girlfriend, but you're not introducing her to your mom until she's your girlfriend.
Right.
So she gotta suck dick for a year. So what are you doing for a year?
I'm going with whatever she requires, probably.
Okay.
More than likely.
Long as it's both ways.
If I'm considering somebody being my girlfriend, of course I'm gonna do boyfriend shit. But
right.
But we ain't you gotta work. You can't, this just don't come, shorty.
Right.
We could take a picture on Instagram. You can be all on you can be my WCW. That don't mean you my girlfriend. It doesn't. And I'm gonna keep it a buck, which I've always kept it a buck with chicks. I might have treated women like they were my girlfriend, which got a lot of women fucked up. But I always kept it a buck with them. They're not my girl.
I told you that's what get y'all niggas fucked up.
But
that's
how
y'all get y'all tires smashed. Y'all fucking.
I always kept it a buck.
Windshields fucking fucked up. That's how y'all get sugar in your fucking tank.
No.
That's how you get all this shit happening to you.
No, that's because they're lying.
That's how y'all get roots on you.
That's because guys are lying.
Don't treat me like a girlfriend if I'm not.
Why? Why can't I treat you like a loving, like a nice human being that I adore and I want to do nice things for?
Okay, and that's not your girlfriend?
She doesn't have to be.
So you rather do all this nice shit, spend money, if
I like you,
all
I
that
like
stuff,
you,
and she's not your girl.
So you saying that you can only do that on somebody that is your girlfriend?
No, I'm saying don't put in false actions.
Why can't we just have fun and be happy? Do what makes you happy.
We can be fun without you being fucking extra and shit.
What's extra?
What's extra shit that you do?
How about
I like to do nice and sweet shit.
Right.
Like what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what if that's regular?
Are you writing letters? Like,
what if that's regular?
Nigga, that's not regular for a chick that's not your fucking girlfriend.
Why can't it be?
So you've never had sugar in your tank? That is beyond me. You
For
never
girl
had
put sugar in
your
my
tire
tank-
slash?
No.
You've never had your windshield broken?
No, I will shoot you. Like, no.
You're not going to know. Let me tell you something. You know how I knew my ex was a shit? You want to know how I knew?
No, I want to. No, stop. No. Because we're not going. No, we're not going past this.
No.
I want to know why you can't do nice things for somebody. Why does it have to be a label attached to that?
It doesn't have to be a label attached to it, but you have to figure what you're dealing with. Women, we go off of emotions and we go off of how you are treating me. If you are treating me like I am your girlfriend, then naturally, if you're going above and beyond, you're giving me actions. See, this is the thing.
I gotta stop you right there. What may be above and beyond for one person may be surface level for another.
True.
Like let's do this. Me cooking for you, setting up. You come over my house. I cook for you. Have nice wine, candlelight, music playing, chilling. Might run you a bubble bath. Give you a massage before we even have sex, and then we have sex. That might be my regular shit.
Okay.
Now, that may be something that someone else has never had before, but that doesn't mean that's over, above, and beyond. That's just something that you've never experienced. Just because you've never experienced it, or you don't experience it on the regular, does not mean it's over, above, and beyond. That's just some regular shit.
When are you doing that?
What you mean, when am I doing that?
When are you doing that?
Whenever I want to.
Second date, third date, fourth date.
Oh, well, first date, you probably not coming over my house. I mean, unless we fucking, unless we just outright fucking. But most of the time, first date, you going out, taking them out or whatever date that would be, that I feel like it's I gotta feel it. If I feel like we can take it that far, that you'll allow me to go that far, cool. If I always judge a woman on her feet, right? You know, I say pretty feet, I fuck with it. Ugly feet, no. So when a woman, even if she has pretty feet or ugly feet, all women don't like to show their feet unless they have on open toe shoes or some shit like that. So if you come over my house, first thing you gotta do is take off your shoes. So that automatically brings down a wall. You're comfortable. You have to be comfortable to take off your shoes off. To take your shoes off, right? So now we're talking and seeing how you got to see how the night goes. Now we can just chill in the living room, watch a movie. You get up and leave. But if I'm feeling that vibe of you want to do this and you want to do that, come on, let's get it popping. Or ladies, it just depends, yo. Like it really just depends. Like just like I said, cooking for somebody, give them a bath, massage them. That can be regular. That can be everyday shit.
Right.
For real.
All right, I'm going to say this, and then we're going to go ahead and get into drink of the week. Ladies.
Y'all, do not be shortchanged out here by these
ladies.
Niggas. If you want something, like I said, require a nigga do it. And ladies. Same thing, vice versa. Men, you want something, require a chick to do it.
Ladies.
Period.
This is why when you're single, when that nigga ain't saying nothing about a title, whatever, but you want to go there, you make that nigga spend some money on you. You know why? Because these niggas will cook for you, run you bubble baths, give you flowers, massages, all that shit, and then be like, oh, but you're not my girlfriend now.
Oh, and
so
also,
hold on,
but also see,
in the pockets.
See how consistent he is with that. That's not, it depends on if
you
he does
just
it.
Said if I do that doesn't mean you're my girlfriend.
Right, but that can also be a regular thing. I have to, look, I'm a young man. Me. No, because I'm a young man. I have to eat every day. Some girls
you got to eat by candlelight every day?
No. But some chicks think that making hamburger helper is special. No. If I was to bring a chick,
I made hamburger helper tonight for my daughter.
But is that special though? Is that like,
yeah.
Girl, is that something you gonna make? Girl, this nigga made hamburger helper with the Parmesan cheese.
You
on
making hamburger helper for bitches
on a plastic plate and a struggle plate, some shit, you know. But no, some girls that is dope to them because they never had a nigga do something for them. Some think that eating a steak with some homemade macaroni and cheese and some asparagus with a nice glass of wine while Sports Center is on is special. That's my everyday life. That's regular shit. That's I have to eat
basic bitches.
I wouldn't say it's basic bitches, but it's just that's regular shit.
What I'm saying is that if you're gonna let these niggas play you and not give you a title, at least get wined and dined out the fucking.
How is that playing you?
Because you just said you would do all this shit because it's surface level for you, but you're not. You ain't my girl though.
So I can't cook for you until you're my girl.
I didn't say you can't cook.
You can't join me at dinner at my house until you're my girl.
Once or twice, maybe, but don't make it a fucking habit.
But how do you think relationships build? The more you spend time with somebody, the more you like them, so the more you probably want to have dinner with them.
But you already know from the beginning.
I don't know you at the beginning. Okay. I'm just meeting you.
By the time I'm coming to your house, you don't know whether or not I'm girlfriend potential or not?
That can happen second or third date.
Okay, so by the time I come to your house, you still don't know whether I'm girlfriend.
I've only known you a week or two.
So you're cooking for a girl, running bathtubs, having her at your house in your personal space, and you don't even know if you like the bitch like that.
I got guns in my house, so I don't care whatever you want to do.
Like I was saying, ladies, make sure these niggas... These fucking, I ain't looking for no girlfriend. Make them niggas pay, okay?
No, don't
listen to some city girls. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not. Diggers. It's not about being a gold digger.
He's just communicating with you what he wants. You're getting what you want. He's getting what he wants.
I'm getting a meal and getting fucked and then sent home.
And he's cooking for you and getting fucked and then going to sleep.
Meanwhile, I can get taken out to Capitol Grill and not fuck a nigga and get a good meal and wine and dine out of it.
But do you not?
And I might actually that nigga might actually want me to be his girlfriend and be serious with me.
But you like the motherfucker that you went over his house. You like him.
I can learn to like the nigga that took me out too.
But you gotta learn to like somebody?
Yes!
Then that's not something that you need to be involved in. You gotta learn. If you have to learn to like somebody and that shit is not organic, you just like somebody, Fuck out of here. That's not happiness.
Please. It's not happiness either when I'm head
That's
over
called
heels
gold
for you
digging.
6 months and then, but you're not my girl though.
But
nigga, what?
But he also probably told you this before 6 months. Or at least I did. This
Right.
is open communication.
But that's why I said, so you're saying you're not going to I ain't looking for no girlfriend. I don't want, nigga, you're taking me out. I'm not going to your house. You're not going to fucking give me a bubble bath, give me a massage and shit, try and get, you know what I'm saying? Because good sex turns into good feelings. So I'm not doing all this shit with you and I'm not getting anything out of it except for fucked and sent home. You got me fucked up. Now, some girls will do that shit. Me, never. I have a 3-date minimum before I see the inside of your fucking house. Hell no. Now I'm going to go ahead and get into drink of the week. Do you have anything else to say about that subject? Because we can go on and on.
Give Tiffany some gin sugar. Come on with this drink.
All right. So my drink of the week is called a strawberry gin lemonade. Ooh, ooh, woo, 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 woo. All right. So summertime is here. I like my iced drinks. So this is pretty much really quick to make. Actually, it's not as complicated as it sounds. But you do need strawberry puree. So you're going to use 2 to 3 tablespoons of strawberry puree, 1 to 2 ounces of gin, 3 ounces of strawberry juice, which I wouldn't probably... It's hard to find strawberry juice.
Use cherry juice.
Yeah. And 4 ounces of lemonade. You can use some sliced strawberries and lemons for garnish, but you don't really have to. I could just use a strawberry for garnish. Anyway, you want to fill each glass with a few spoonfuls of the strawberry puree. After you use the strawberry puree, you're going to fill the glass with ice. Then you're going to add your 1 or 2 ounces of gin over the ice and stir it all together. And then after you stir that all together, you're going to top it off with the lemonade. And that's pretty much it. Gin is that the one that's stirred, not shaken?
Yep.
Or yes.
I would recommend stirring it.
It's always recommend to stir it.
I mean, you can, I would say roll it if you want to, but once it hits a tin or a brass tin, it's going to change. It's going to bruise it. The term is going to bruise it.
So you're going to change the taste. So you always want to make these in a glass or a plastic cup, just not tin. Strawberry gin lemonade. You just it's pretty simple and easy to make. I'm actually going to make this next weekend. Have a few people coming over. I'm going to make a few of these because I'm festive and shit like that. And that's it for drink of the week. Any other remarks?
No, but y'all just do what makes you happy in life. Don't let Tiffany discourage y'all. If you meet a guy and you think he cute and he doing shit for you and you like spending time with that motherfucker, have fun with his ass. Now, if you fall in love, you fall in love.
You fall in love and he doesn't make you his girl.
Embrace that shit.
You fall in love.
Embrace that shit. Embrace it. You know how many niggas out here fall in love with pussy? And them girls moving right along? Look, it's life.
It is life, but we are at the time. Ladies, do not waste your time and let these men use... This is why I advocate for getting something out of anything that you're doing, because do not let these men use your body up and move to the next woman. If a commitment is what you want to be somebody's girl, you want to be somebody's lady, and the nigga told you from the beginning, I do not want you as my girl, I am not looking for a relationship, you have to take that shit seriously. You cannot change his mind. Only he can. So don't let him wine and dine you at his own fucking house and use up your body when you could be saving that and working on yourself and making your own goddamn dinner at home and waiting for somebody who truly wants to be with you and is going to cherish you and do all that shit for you and be your man. Okay.
Do what makes you happy. Sex on the Rock Show.
All right.
Peace out.